Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. In today's video, I have polishes to share with you all from Great Lakes Lacquer.
Show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet.
This is their fall collection. It is a 4-piece collection. It is called an Ode to Fall collection. And then we also have one limited edition polish as well. This collection is going to be available for pre-order for 2 weeks. And then after that, they'll be brought back on Black Friday in November, and then after that Black Friday they'll be discontinued. Launch date is going to be September 26th at 9 p.m. Eastern time. The limited edition polish that's going to be available during this pre-order, and then if there's any overpour from this pre-order, it'll be available for Black Friday, but not guaranteeing that it's going to be available. During this pre-order window when the shop is open, there are some collections and some polishes that are going to be available, but they're very limited in stock. They are the Anniversary Trio, the Heroes collection, and then there's one more too, I forget, but I'm going to leave all the information down below. Turnaround time and all of that, I'll make sure to list it down below as well, and everything I just mentioned. You'll be able to purchase these polishes individually for $13.50, or if you want to get the collection, the whole and Ode to Fall collection, it'll be $46. Let's get into these beautiful swatches. First up, we have Where the Rose Should Grow, and this one's inspired by Fall Leaves Fall by Emily Bronte. It's a reminder that winter follows fall and ushers in the dying day. It's described as a snow white filled with a pink purple shimmer that shifts to orange and gold and green. So we get great coverage on that first coat for this being like a white based polish, and look at that shimmer just like peeking through already. Sometimes it can be hard to see a shifty shimmer like dead on straight, but not with this one. I'm telling you, Great Lakes Lacquer does amazing when it comes to shimmery, glowy polishes. Look at that heaping amount of pink purple shimmer. Now we're getting a lot of the pink going straight down, and then at all sorts of shifts and angles. Still seeing some of the pink, but I see a little bit of yellow peeking on through from the base, and then the purple is not really like purple pigment. It's just like a pink to purple. So I guess it's in the eye of the beholder, right? Do you see this as pink or do you see this as purple? But this is incredibly shifty. I mean, look at that bottle, guys. Like, I just remember looking at the bottle and moving it around and being like, whoa, this is like a unicorn in here. Like a unicorn just got shoved into this bottle. But it is beautiful. I built it up in 2 coats. I think for everybody, I'm going to say 2 to 3 coats, depending on your preference for polishing and how prominent your nail line is. But it did have it had really great coverage for being a white-based polish. Pictured are 2 coats of Where the Rose Should Grow with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have A Leaf Falls, and this is inspired by A Leaf Falls with a Loneliness by E.E. Cummings. It's described as a golden orange filled with red to orange to gold shifting shimmer. This is a beautiful shade of orange. I feel like it's going to take us right into the fall. This is a literal burnt pumpkin orange. It does dry down a little bit flat, so just keep in mind you're going to use a glossy top coat at the end to bring everything back to life. But looking on that second coat, we get full opacity. I'm going to recommend 2 to 3 coats for everybody, again depending on your polishing preference and your nail line, but I got great coverage on my shorter nails with 2 coats. They are a little bit longer than what they usually are, and my nail line was completely hidden. But we're seeing a lot of that beautiful yellow gold shifting shimmer. Red, we're seeing mostly at super extreme angles. Like we're getting a lot of the dark in depthness for that red instead of like pure red. But you can see right at the tips of my nails, so extreme angles. Amazing. This would be beautiful for a base and then adding some like spooky ghosts on top. I feel like I can always envision nail art, but I can never do it, guys. I've tried and I'm just not good at it. But for this one, this would be beautiful on its own, or if you wanted to amp it up and add even more sparkle, maybe adding like a hollow flaky topper over it, or maybe like trying to glaze fairy dust over it. It would look so beautiful and give you some more sparkly dimension. Pictured are 2 coats of A Leaf Falls with a glossy top coat. Here we have Nothing Gold Can Stay, and this is inspired by Nothing Gold Can Stay by Robert Frost. It's described as a lemon yellow bursting with a green to blue to pink shifting shimmer. Oh my goodness, guys. We have dancing shimmer. Look at this. oh my God. For yellow polish, amazing coverage. You can see on that first coat, I got a good coverage on my nail. I went in for a second coat and I was happy with 2 coats. I'm going to recommend 2 to 3 for everybody, like I always say. But look at how glorious this looks. We definitely see that green to blue shifting shimmer. The pink we can see at very extreme angles. So you see right there at the edges of my nails, well, actually the edges of my cuticles, we're seeing some of that pink, that peachy pink shade. But how glorious is this? It is so glowy, like out of this world glowy. I was trying to show it off in direct lighting too, so you guys could truly see, like, it's not just my lights that are making this polish pop, it is the formulation. Great Lace Lacquer. I don't know, Mariah, what you put in these polishes to make them glow and shimmer so amazingly, but it is glorious. If you have not tried Great Lakes Lacquer, this is your sign, guys. You have to. They are like, Mariah is the queen of glowy shimmer for sure. But I really enjoyed this one. The shifts were beautiful. The shimmer was just giving, gorgeous. And the yellow was very flattering on my skin tone. I'm very picky with yellow polishes just because it can look a little funny on my skin tone. I feel like I lean like very neutral to warm. Sometimes more neutral than warm, but with warmer shades, sometimes it doesn't always look its best. But this one looked fantastic. So really, really enjoyed it. Pictured are 2 coats of Nothing Gold Can Stay with a glossy top coat. Here we passed the setting sun, and this is inspired by Because I Could Not Stop for Death by Emily Dickinson. It's described as a burnt burgundy blazing with a red to orange to gold shifting shimmer and a touch of scattered hollow. On that first coat, we can already see that we have an amazing formula. My nail line is pretty much hidden, but I did go in for a second coat because we still see some patchiness, and I wanted to even everything out and just give it its nice bold shade of that beautiful, beautiful red. Second coat, full opacity. I think for this one, honestly, I'm just going to say 2 coats for everybody. I can't see somebody doing a third coat, even if your nails are longer than mine. But look at, we have dancing shimmer. We have that glorious glass-like finish. We're getting a little bit of the orange shift and a lot of darker shifts. So I think it's that burgundy base that's peeking through. And then on the tops of the nail, or just like scattered throughout, is where we're getting that red to orange to gold shifting shimmer. And because this has a touch of that scattered hollow, this is why it looks extra, extra sparkly and shimmery. But it blends in so well with this base. You could hardly tell that that scattered hollow is in there. It just gives this nice blazing look, like just like the description says, a blazing red, and it really is. This would be glorious for Christmas time, even for now, like right now, if you were going out for like a date night or something like that. But Christmas this would be beautiful. Valentine's Day, this would be stunning as well. Pictured are 2 coats of We Passed the Setting Sun with a glossy top coat. Alright guys, this is the limited edition release that's going to be available during this pre-order period. Any Overpour will be listed on Black Friday with the other offerings that eventually you'll see and will be available. But we can't guarantee that it will be available for Black Friday, so just keep that in mind. This is Take No Ish, Do No Harm. Now I have a big potty mouth, but I do not swear on YouTube, guys, because I don't want to get myself in trouble. But Mariah uses this phrase a lot, and for a lot of seasons of her life. This phrase in particular has always been one that she's kept around, and it's really grown into the season of her life. This is the holographic version, same formula as a butterfly, and it features a green to blue to purple shifting shimmer. And back to the formula and to the application, it went on wonderfully. I built it up in 2 coats. I think maybe I could have gone in for a third coat if I really wanted to, but I was really satisfied with the 2 coats. So I'm going to say 2 to 3 for everybody. But you can see here on the full hand swatch that we're getting all sorts of beautiful shifty shimmer. We can definitely see the purple. We definitely see the blue, and that hollow formula just wants to peek through. Like, it is crying to peek through, but unfortunately I didn't have any sun. I usually swatch at night, so I couldn't show this off in the sun, but you can see that that hollow is just screaming to want to just dance in the sun. Beautiful color. This is like this, not transparent, but it's just so camouflage and so like chameleon-like. There's so many different variations of this polish, and that's what I love with shifty polish, because really true intense shifty polish gives us so many different colors on our nails and makes us think, wait a minute, I applied this color, but now it's looking like this color. And those are my favorite sorts of shifty polishes, just the intensity, the glimmer, the sparkliness, the hollow that is peeking through. This is just stunning all around. Such a vibrant color, and I can definitely see myself wearing this in the winter time, or even now. I feel like this is just an all year round polish, or even if you are a seasonal wearer, you are really going to enjoy this any time of the year. Pictured are 2 coats of Take No Ish, Do No Harm with a glossy top coat. All right, I do have a couple standouts, some favorites. The first one being the limited edition polish, Take No Ish, Do No Harm. This was just stunning. Like, the shifts are incredible. Like right now I'm looking at it and I'm seeing like this light lavender shade. You guys on the camera are seeing more of this like aqua teal shade. It was just beautiful. The coats, I just did 2 coats. I could have done maybe 3, but honestly, it was just gorgeous all around. And then this yellow polish, this is Nothing Gold Can Stay. Blown away by how shimmery, the formula, the sparkliness, everything. Like, it looks super yellow on camera, but it doesn't look super yellow on the nails. I think it's because it has so much shimmer and so much shift. It's just beautiful. And then the red polish, of course, this is We Passed the Setting Sun. Like, how could I not like this? Look how rich and vibrant this is. The formula was fantastic. 2 coats for everybody. Like, this is just going to be beautiful for Christmas time and for Valentine's Day. All right, everybody, that is all that I have for you today. Let me know if you plan on picking up any of these polishes. Again, I'm going to have all the details down below in case you forgot. I'll make sure I list everything. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one.